Hello my fellow gamers and welcome back to Shadow's YouTuber tournament where we are doing round 4 for Group B. I hope you guys have been enjoying this tournament so far. The feedback I've been getting is mostly positive. Well, pretty much like 99% positive, so I assume it's good. And I've seen a lot of growth in the other YouTubers channels and a lot of back and forth between subscribers and YouTubers, and it's absolutely brilliant to see. So keep up the good work guys, really appreciate it. So this episode we have Skabs versus the Gobbo King, John Torn from Total Warhammer taking on Deacon. We then have DahvPlays versus Zardar. So we'll jump straight in, look at the map, and then we'll get into the first game. Panning from west to east, this is a very popular map that will really put our players to the challenge. As you can see, the players deploy from the west and east side, both kind of on a low slope, and there's a massive hill in the middle. Also, you have two large hills either side, causing a more of a valley effect. It is just a massive open plains, but you do have lots of woodland, especially on the higher hill with the tower. So there is plenty of tactics that can be done. You can secure the high ground, you can try and outmaneuver your enemy, you can try and surprise them with vanguard and such. It's going to be a very interesting challenge for the players to play on this map. Very popular one, because it brings a bit of everything to the mix. So let's see how our players do on this one. With that all covered, we've now shown you that Skabs is bringing his Beastmen against Gobbo King and his Wood Elves. And I've been told this battle may upset some viewers. You've been warned. Here we go then. Here is the Gobbo King's Wood Elf army. Straight away, a Forest Dragon. Always good to see that. We also have a 1, 2, 3 unit of Tree King. We also have, oh, steady down, comer. Steady down. We have a Branch Wraith. Very popular in this tournament. Pretty much every Wood Elf army has a Branch Wraith in it. I don't know what they actually do. Are they just a really good wizard or something? I don't have the Wood Elves DLC, guys, so I have no idea. But it'd be great if someone could comment below what they are. We also have a Treeman and Durfu, the lead in the force. The infantry is some Wildwood Rangers. And then we've got some Eternal Guard at the back with shields. Can I just point out, this is a very green army, a very tree foresty army. So good for Gobbo King, you know, promoting, you know, green earth and all that. Good work. We'll now move over to Skabs. We have an Ungor herd who are just deployed vanguard right in the middle of the map, so they can just see what's coming before reporting it back. We also have, it looks like the army's quite well scattered across these hills and woods. Most armies have deployed there, but it makes sense. Beastmen use the woods on the hill to your advantage, especially being this is a bigger hill. So we have an Ungor herd vanguard deployed there. We also have, oh, so many Minotaurs. Shields there, some with great weapons there. Got another group there with great weapons and another group there with shields. We also have Harpies there, one group there and one group there. And this force is led by Malagor the Dark Omen. And we have a Gorbor as well because of reasons. Is there anything else, or is it just lots? It is just flyers and all these big guys, and we have some Ungors scouted ahead. So very heavy hitting force here, guys. Minotaurs and Treekin. This should be a very interesting battle. Forces are in the Beastman favour by the looks of it. Yes, it is. But this will be very interesting to see all these heavy hitters on a dragon against harpies and all these heavy hitters of the Beastmen. So Gobbo King is moving around here, getting into a better position, and of course does not want to take the Beastmen up on the hill. That won't do at all. Looks like the Tree King are making their first move to try and chase these Ungor herds off. And I think, like I said, these were purely for scouting purposes, which you don't really see much in Warhammer Total War, actual scouting forces. So it's good to see that. Dragon moving over there. As you can see, though, Skabs is getting in a good position on the flank here. Gonna hit him from the side. So they're going to take away each other's hill advantage and meet in the middle. I don't know if Gobbo King should be sending this many forces out to get one Ungor group. They might be needed in the front line here. Here comes the first group of Harpies. Pop it again, Scouts now seen. Now the problem is, with this, there's no range. Wood Elves and no archers whatsoever. This This could be a problem. I mean, they're only harpies. How bad can they be? I mean, they've been teared up. There you go. So, again, Skabs is doing a really good job with this scouting. First time I've actually seen it. I think, well, you know, proper scout like this. So, I really do like it. And here comes the Beastman now. Getting sort of getting into position. I mean, it looks like they've got some reserves hidden away over there. Don't know if Gobbo can see. We've got a blast going against those monitors with the great weapons. A decent bit of hit, but not much. Here they come now, but let's not forget Gobbo King does have these spearmen, so that could be a big part here. These monitors moving in, and I think they're going to try and get into the flanks of the enemy. Oh, they're all now moving forward. Kind of a bit, not sure where everything's going, but here they go. See, they've moved over there. These uncles are getting a flank charge over here. But in the meantime, look, there's massive force coming in here. They're running away for the moment, and the Tree King are charging in there. The uncle, though, taking the brunt of that charge, and then the monitors will be able to countercharge, and the monitors with the great weapons. Here comes DahvPlays, though, and the Tree King, so that should probably make a mess of him. Is that a Flock of Doom? Nope, that's Foe Seeker going down. And there's a Flock of Doom as well. Very nice, the monitors getting into it. We do have the Harpies that are getting some flank charges in, where they're preoccupied, taking on these giant things. The dragon has landed to try and take on these monitors and shields. In comes the harpies as well. Here comes some more monitors. So this is a real mess here. The uncles are starting to break, but that's to be expected. But there's another group there as well. Has he summoned some, or did I just miss some? Maybe I missed some. But we do have DahvPlays now taking out the Dark Omen there. Margot, he has started to break. So he's now pulling back. The harpies have broken. Over here is another mass pit. The harpies over there have broken. We do have the dragon and tree kings coming through. But we do have the ghoul boar leading the monitors with great weapons. And doing an awful lot of damage. Look at the tree king's health just plummet. The dragon wanders off, probably chasing the harpies. There you go. Looks like the branch wave is going to make... yeah, he's going to break him, hopefully. Take him out. It looks like, I would say that Wood Elves are winning this battle. Oh, nice breath attack going down there on the monitors. But not quite sure if we're going to be able to see. I mean, this could go either way at this point. The balance of power perfectly even. But I love it, you know. The big hitters of these two factions going at it toe to toe. Yeah, see the ghoul boar taking on DahvPlays and a Tree King. Probably not the best career decisions ever made. But look, these Tree King are kind of just hooked up, beaten up uncles, which I don't think Skabs are bothered about. In comes the dragon to try and get rid of... Oh, but he is getting away. These monitors of shields have actually given a break, so he can get in. Forest Dragon is trying to chase after him, but he's finally getting away by the looks of it. Is he going to chase after him? It looks like he is. That could be an easy kill there. Oh, that's a good hit there. I see that the monitors with the great weapons now doing a really good job breaking through these wood elves. Very nice. What have we got getting dropped here? Oh, is that a Flock of Doom, I believe? Nope. Traitor King upgrade. Nice. So that's going to cause a lot of fun. Harpy's going in. There goes a Flock of Doom as well on the Beastman. But it's not looking too good. It looks like the Wood Elves in this flank are being beaten back. Those Eternal Spearmen are getting beaten as well. A big blob of heavy hitters. DahvPlays and the Tree King trying to break them up. We also have the Forest Dragon here, being support, but we do have the Harpies. So there's another breath attack coming in, doing a great deal. But now the Harpies are swarming all over the Dragon. Even though the Harpies only have half health and the Dragon's pretty much full health, there seems to be a lot of damage going down. I don't think that's quite possible. We also have Tree King and some Wildland Warriors and the Branch Wave trying to take on these monitors with shields, but they're kind of just holding them in place. When this moss pit here, we'll deal with them. I don't think our general's coming back though. I think he's gone for good. But these ghoul boars and monitors with great weapons for that are going to do a lot of damage swinging in here. And the dragon can't really help because I believe he's actually pinned in by the Harpies. They're stopping him from being able to move, which is absolutely terrible for Gobbo King. These monitors finally going down. The Tree King coming across to try and help the trees there. Yeah, Tree King, Tree Man. That's what I need to remember. I apologise if I've been getting that wrong. Here comes some Harpies. They're wavering, but they are coming back, which isn't good for the dragon here. Oh, and we have some more Ungles coming in, dealing with the Wild Rangers and the Branch Wave to help these monitors. Let's see, their leadership's not doing good, so that might make them start wavering now. Yeah, they are shaking. But just sheer numbers here is telling on the Wood Elves, unfortunately. As you can see, 39 Wood Elves to 250 Beastmen. I mean, that number's plummeting as Ungles get stepped on. But as you see, the Tree King here are getting beaten back. And even the Tree Men's losing And if we look how much damage this dragon has taken from these harpies, and yet barely any in return. And you see, here we go, the uncles are broken, so has the Wildwood Rangers, which is fine because the Monitors just want to take out the branch wraith, and they will be able to do that if there's just him and that lot. But it looks like they're actually falling back. Are they going to attack or fall back? Harpies are starting to break, but look, dragons at half health, and leadership is starting to drop as well. With the Tree King making an effort, the Treeman and DahvPlays are the only thing holding this massive horde together. That is an Earthclad being dropped in, and we have the Rangers coming back, but those guys are taking on the branch wave. These guys are actually beating the dragon. That's unbelievable. Ungul coming in as well. Oh, we've got some more Ungul that have rallied and are coming back. It looks like Gobbo King is trying to pull the Treeman back, and DahvPlays try and get him in a better position. But the dragon's actually losing health at a ridiculous rate. He's only got 1600 left, and that's plummeting. But look, we've got the Unguls, Spearmen coming in, and now it's going to be one final class here. The Branch Wraith, though, is taking a real damage in. It looks like the Tree King have now rallied. DahvPlays over there, and obviously the Tree Men is over there trying to stop the Ungul Rangers. But these guys just aren't breaking. The Monitors and that are not giving ground. The dragon has finally broken out, and the Harpies are starting to struggle there. But it looks like DahvPlays is about to be taken out by the Gobbo. Dragon coming in to try and break that leadership, cause that terror and wipe it out. But I don't think it's going to work. This could go either way, guys. Is it going to be the Wood Elves or the Beastmen that win this round? Is Gobbo King about to win streak 4 rounds, or is he going to lose against Skabs? And it looks like the Wood Elves have actually broken. What just happened? I feel somewhat violated. What? Skabs with the Beastmen brings out the win against the Gobbo King and his Wood Elves. What on earth did we just watch? That was insane. What? I don't understand. This is amazing. Well played, Skabs. That is a win well earned there. Son of Rome, who is Gobbo King. Brilliant battle. I do think it was mainly just the Monitors are better than like the Tree King and that. It was just a perfect build to beat the perfect build. So they just stomped through them. And I do apologise. It looks like I did miss an Ungul Herd and a Gorbor. There was a second one in there. Flipping there. They smashed through those Wood Elves. So as you can see, DahvPlays 141, the Branch Wave 21, we got their turn of go at 17 and 6, the Wildwood Rangers 36 and 86, that is nice. They probably took out most of the Unguls then by the looks of it. The Tree King of 21, 50 and 49, we then have the Tree Man at 36 and the Forest Dragon at 45, but pretty much got taken out by a group of Harpies. Who knew? If you swarm Harpies around a dragon, if you can't get them out, they will start beating it down. That's impressive. We then have Malagor the Dark Omen, the 46, the Gorbors of 14 and 9, Ungul Herds 11, 10, 46, the Harpies 16 and 12, the Monitors of Shields got 96 and 43, and finally the Monitors of Great Weapons 60 and 38. But you got to remember, most of these kills are big stuff. Dragons, Tree King, Tree Men, all that. You know, there wasn't much Wood Elf infantry on the ground. So that's a lot of kills. Absolutely amazing game. I was warned about this, but I couldn't actually believe it until I saw it. That is amazing. So well played, Skabs. Congratulations, Gobbo King, though. To be fair, you've already got 3 wins out of 4. I'm pretty sure you're safe getting through the knockout, but we'll have to see. But that is an amazing victory for Skabs. Going to really help him out in his positioning. Moving on, we have John Torn with his Empire against Deacon and his High Elves on the same map, of course, for the round. Let's go see what they've brought. Okay then, fighting for Mighty Sigma and the Realms of Men, we have John Torn. I had to remind myself then, I apologise. And fighting as the arrogant High Elves that are kind of in their home territory, being the, the High Elf buildings and such. Holding the high ground, we have Deacon. Now the battle's only 5 minutes. This is going to be quick and brutal. The Empire outnumber the High Elves slightly, but that makes sense. So we'll go through the group now. We got 3 units of swordsmen. We also have Sigma Sons, so the Regiment of Renown for swordsmen. We have a Witch Hunter. We also have some spearmen holding the flanks. We got Volkmar the Grim on his Pimp Chariot. And we all know how I feel about this after my battle with my Beastmen. That was brutal. We also have a Celestial Wizard. The Royal Ardolf Griffite, so the Demigriff Knight as the Regiment of Renown. We also have a couple units of Outriders, so do a nice job scouting. We also have a unit of Reichsguard on the high flank there, not realising they're actually the closest to the enemy. Is there anything else? I'm sure I saw something else. Yeah, more Reichsguard on the left flank. Very nice. So, yeah, I swear he had another character, but no, that must be it. Those three. So the Celestial Wizard, the Witch Elf, and Witch Hunter, sorry, and Volkmar. Over here, we have the High Elves, with a couple units of Spearmen tiered quite highly up at the front line. We have a couple units of White Lines of Chalice on this side, and a couple units there. We also have some Archers in the centre. We have some Loving Seaguard of Shields, a very good pick. A Mage of Life. Also, a Princess, a pretty Princess on a Star Dragon. We also have a second Star Dragon on the flank over there. So anything else? No, that is the Wood Elves force. Jump to it. In fact, we'll fast forward a bit, because the High Elves are going to move and get into a good position here. We also have the Empire marching in force. Like, these flank forces are going to have to move up quickly. They're going to be of any use whatsoever. Yeah, in they come now. Yes, but I know, quickly. This guy just keeps telling everyone to hurry up. It's like, we're going up the hill as fast as we can. So as you can see, John Torner's coming a lot quicker than I think Deacon was expecting. Deacon's still trying to get his forces in there. I'm not quite sure what that was. Like a little splodge over there of magic, but not much. But look, the Spearmen aren't in position to take this on. And as you see, the Sea Guards are trying to get in. The White Lines are trying to get in position. So, kind of doing a quick counter charge into the Swordsmen there. We also have the main line is formed, so the Spearmen were kind of throwing themselves in. Got some shots gone off by the Princess there. But then they fire back, and that's going to do all sorts of damage. So the Knights charging in the flank there, so the White Lines are now charging forwards to try and deal with all these forces that are moving up. Here comes Volkmar and his Reichsguard. There's a lot of cavalry in this army. A lot of cavalry, I love it. Oh, what have we got going on here? Something good, I suspect. Oh, we got a lightning storm coming down there, causing all sorts of problems. Got a breath attack being dropped down there. Volkmar the Green going for his own lightning, because you can. But this dragon's getting picked out really badly. He needs to get in there. There's the second one coming in now. Oh, there's so far dropped right in the front there. We've got some swordsmen coming in. The lightning goes. But what's this going to do? We have a bannersman. And oh, look at the damage it's causing, guys. Oh, half health gone. And oh no. Oh no. It's moving across. It's moving across, guys. Straight through the... Oh, the archers. Look at the health to put. And then the mage gets caught in it as well. That's like the main back line destroyed, and the front line is now starting to break as well. The White Line's trying to hold in, but the Empire have pretty much just destroyed everything that High Elves have in that one hit of magic, the lightning, the bannersmen and all that. That is devastated. Dragons are now moving in to try and take out the Outriders. There they go. Actually, they're just after the Celestial Wizard. So we've got some Spearmen moving in here, but the High Elves, for the most part, are breaking and just fleeing the field. The White Line's there, the front line's now crumbled. This group against Volkmar will break because, of course, his terror. There's terror, and they're getting behind it. Oh dear, I don't think any High Elves player are going to enjoy watching this battle. This is. I mean, the Empire's going to love it. I mean, you know, the Empire factions, they're trying to rally and cause a front line, but because of the Reichsguard, they're just charging in, taking them piece by piece. They're just going to run them down off the field. Princess there, being picked out by the Outriders. Oh dear. Losing so much health. 2,000 health left. Doing a breath attack. Trying to help the other Star Dragon. There goes another storm going down there, though. They're just breaking through there. And the Princess will start breaking soon. Balance of power clearly in the Empire's favour. And you can understand why. I mean, the High Elves had literally the high ground. And the Empire just stormed it like we don't care. Oh, what have we got there? Oh, yeah, okay then. That is, she has, I believe, broken, yeah, broken. But I don't think she's going to get out. Nope, she's down. The Princess has fallen. And with that, surely the High Elves are out at this point. Yeah, that flank's now broken. They've got some Sea Guard, but they'll just smash through them. Got some guys here, but the Spearmen are breaking through. The Mage of Life is trying to get some magic back. Whatever support they've got, trying to come up here, but it's like throwing a pebble into the sea. It's just not going to do anything. And it looks like 40 seconds remaining, and the Empire going strong. They've lost, what, not even 200 guys? That is not a lot. And look, oh, they're sniping at this dragon at point blank range. with a Sigma Suns that, of course, will not break. It's going to take them out piece by piece. That poor Star Dragon looks like they're moving on. And here you go, the Reichsguard charging through. And another Bannersman on their one little bit of resistance. Another Bannersman gets dropped. And that's just going to absolutely destroy them. Yeah, got the Reichsguard now moving in to deal with the archers. The spearmen are trying to get. What about that? The Star Dragon's going as well. And it looks like a victory for the Empire. That was well played by John Torn. I'm so sorry, Deacon. That was... I mean... Yeah, I mean, he got caught out of formation. And then that Bannersman broke his whole back line. So his support was gone. And then the Volkmar and the Outriders and that causing so much damage. The front line just couldn't support it. And it just all shattered oh so quickly. So look at this. Volkmar the Grim, 193 kills. If that does kill the Bannersmen, well, I hope it does. Yeah. I mean, as you saw, 3 units disappeared. Half gone. Boom. And of course, then they would have lost their martial prowess as well because they lost half their men. Young Cathedral Wizard, 15 kills. The Witch Hunter didn't get any kills, but I think he was more there for moral support. We then have the Spearman of 23-14, the Swordsman 22-53 and 32, Sigma Sons of Sigma or Sigma Sons. I'll get it right sooner than that. 40 kills, but they were keeping the Star Dragon down. We then have the Vikes got 36 and 27, but again, these guys were mostly running people down. We then have the Royal Arts of Griffites with 11 kills. The Outriders, only 1 kill. But that 1 kill was the Princess. So, there we go. We then have the Princess with 28 kills. The Mage of Life only got 2. The Spearmen got 5, 16. The White Lions gave it their best of 32, 23, 22, and 41. The Archers, no kills at all. And same for the Sea Guard. That's because they got absolutely destroyed. And a Dragon, as you expect, 46 kills before he got swarmed as well. So there we go. John Torn versus DeaconTW. What a match. That was textbook Empire. I mean, they took on High Elves to be superior 1-on-1 fighters. They had the high ground. They had more archers. And they had dragons. And the Empire broke them. Amazing. Shows you what the power of faith can do, don't it? So, final thing. We've got Deacon with Bretonia versus Zardar with Empire. Can Zardar bring out another win for the Empire? Would it be DahvPlays with his Bretonia running them down like the dogs they are? Let's find out. Well, it looks like we're going to have a bit of a repeat of history. We have the Empire down there and Bretonia taking the high ground. So we've seen a couple of battles where a player's taken the high ground here. We've seen a couple of players where they've taken the high ground here. And of course, fighting in the middle. So this is what I love this map. There are so many options, and what both players do, each battle seems to be pretty different. It's absolutely fantastic. So we'll go over the Empire first. We've got 3 Empire Spearmen and their shields. We have a Volkmar the Grim again on his chariot. Some great swords there. 1, 2, 3 units of great swords. We also have the Sigma Sons again. 2 units of crossbowmen. A unit of halberdiers. Demigryphs, Knights of Halberd, and a Bright Wizard. So different but similar. So we're going to see how this army pitch against Bretonia on the hill. So on the flank over here, Bretonia's got a hidden unit of Grail Knights hiding over there. Also, over here we have some Grail Knights again. Got a front line of what looks like Spearmen at Arms. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Spearmen at Arms. Foot Squires, 2 units. Men at Arms of Polearms. I suspect there's another group. Yeah, yes there is. This force is led by the Fey Enchantress herself. We also have the Grail and 2 Grail Guardians. And I believe, is there anything hidden here? No, but I think I saw something over here on the map that I missed on the Empire. Yes, there's the Empire Knights. Casual Empire Knights here, all in their shiny blinged out armor. I believe that is everything. So we will begin the battle. This battle is 9.5 minutes long. Oh my. Can't we have quick battles? Can't we like beat one army in like 3 minutes? So you got this armed group of Grail Knights going to come in and do a bit of scouting. And you got some obviously hidden on the flank over there. Empire Knights are probably going to move up. I'm going to look at this pretty fountain because I've not actually looked at it. Let's have a look. I mean, come on, look at the details. It's like a legendary bird with water coming out of its wings as a fountain. That's just beautiful, man. That really speaks to me. Oh yeah, there's a battle. There's peasants. I'll get back to you later. So, I believe the Empire Knights, are they moving or they're staying put for the moment, probably to see what the enemy are doing. So the main force is now coming down, but these guys are coming down the hill. Empire going to try to get back into formation. Yeah, as you can see the Batonia going there. And apparently these guys are all attacking that one unit of Grail Knights. That should end well. Where's the other unit? Okay, here they are, sneaky, sneaky. Coming in and around with the Empire's focused on the front, threat at the front. Oh, we do have a charge here. Oh, no, they're backing off now. But we did have a charge there. Demi-Gifts and the Bright Wizard were going to come out to take on the Grail Knights. But it's not to be at this time. The Empire now lining up their troops as quickly as can as Batonia start moving forward. Not sure what the Empire Knights are doing. They need to start moving or they'll miss the battle. And it's not the first time we'll have that in the tournament. Grail Knights. Oh, look at this. Perfectly positioned. Coming in. Probably won't be spotted. We now have the crossbowmen doing opening salvos against the spearmen at arms. And none of these guys have shields. So they're going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage is going to be received by those guys. As you can see, coming in now. Doing a lot of damage. The Grail Guardians. See, I've learned there's a difference now. Grail Guardians are waiting it out there. We do have our first engagement. The Demi-Gifts and the Bright Wizard is being dropped. But the Grail Knights, and they're being swamped. Oh! And there goes the Grail Knights that were flanking around. Though they do have the Flaming Shoot of Ruin. I don't think it's going to be good enough. Look, half damage and all that as well. That's not looking good. The Bright Wizard now being caught off here. The Empire desperately trying to send in forces to help. But now we have some Grail Guardians charging. Now flank charge straight to the rear of this spearman. That's going to... Oh, that's going to do a lot of damage. But there we go. We've got Grand so far. Volkamar's doing this thing. Charging through. Doing a nice bit of damage. Just crossbowmen put them back. I don't know if they realise the Grail Knights. Oh, there. That's the Grail ability from the Fey Enchanter. Massive hit on the Empire there. Oh, but we do have another ability. Oh, the Flaming Head, guys. Look at the damage it's causing. Though it looks like it burnt many Empire troops. But it was probably... Yep, it made them break. But the damage to them was worth it. But we got Men-at-Arms and Pole-Arms coming around the flank here. Where are the Grail Knights that were just there? Why have you just moved from woods to... why? Well, I guess he realised they were there and put these in position. More abilities coming down here, but as you can see, what's left? The Demi-Gifts Knights has gone, the Bright Wizard's got out, but it looks like now it's just come down to a foot slog between the infantry. These Grail Guardians need to get out because the Spearmen will beat them in a standoff like that. Here comes Volkamar and some Sigma's sons over there. No, a banishment has been dropped as well. There's a lot of magic and a lot of banishment in this map I've noticed. Oh, we've got the Flaming Shoot of Ruin dropped on this massive group here. Well, I say massive group, take that back. There's one unit of Great Swords, Bright Wizard getting involved, and these Great Swords, which will cut through these nicely. Grail Knights over here are moving into a position. I think they're to take out the Demi-Gifts and make sure that threat's neutralised completely in their lance formation. Straight in. Oh, no, they're skipping that and going straight for the Great Swords. Oh, no, that's going to probably break them. They're so outnumbered there. The Demi-Gifts have been completely wiped out. The Spearmen trying to get in, but they're very scattered groups, so that's probably not going to end very well for them. And over here we've got more fast spurs. Oh, another burning skull comes straight through there. Doing a lot of damage, but I would say Batonia are winning this slightly. But the Empire do have this solid line here, but the cavalry and the heavy infantry, I mean the Great Swords look like they've all been taken out at this point. The Sigma's sons are being taken out, and I would say that the Batonia are winning this flank. It's just a matter of time now, and that won't take much time at all. Oh, here comes the Empire Knights. They finally make an appearance, guys. Charging in here. And they're breaking any Batonia force they come in. This could be the turning for this battle. See, the balance of power is slightly shifted. Fey Enchanter's moving up the hill. These guys trying to push up, but Volkamar will try and hold them. And here comes the Empire Knights. Going to go straight into the rear of Batonia. As you see, their leadership's okay, but if this rear charge... Oh, flipping heck. But... Oh, and there's a counter charge as well from Batonia. This is a really good cavalry battle here. Back and forth, back and forth. What's going on over here? It looks like, yep, Batonia are winning, but the Spearmen are holding their ground. Looks like the Grail Guardians are trying to hold that off. Oh, we just had another Grail explosion come down there. But now it's all starting to turn into a real moss pit. A real mess there. Oh, but here comes a red chair. The Guardian now straight into the Empire Knights. That is going to cause serious damage on that unit there. And you see the leadership starting to go, though he's trying to do the Grand Shield of Faith, a Hammer of Sigma. He is just dropping everything, Volkamar, to try and keep them. And the Fey Enchantress is now dealing with his Halberds. Oh! Because the Knights left, it looks like the Empire actually want this flank. Spearmen and Great Swords are now coming back into the battle. More shots coming. Oh, is this another bannersman? I think it is. Throw on top of all that cavalry. Oh dear, that's not good. But where's it going to go? That's the question. We got some spearmen in the back causing problems. It looks like it is. Don't run back into it, you fools. You got the crossbows. It looks like they're not being really... Yeah, I mean, where are they going? Get back here, crossbowmen. So these guys are now coming back in as well. And it looks like it is all coming down to this one finish sheet. There's a lot of cycle charging back and forth. The crossbowmen are doing a lot of damage. And a lot of white flags coming up. But we do have Empire reinforcements. But behind that, you have Batonia reinforcements. So it could go either way, depending... You know, if the Batonia can last out for the reinforcements coming. The Hellbirds are going... Actually, all we've got here is Volkmar and the Bright Wizard. The Batonia just aren't breaking. Is that... Well, if it's so far dropped down Vayner, the Grail there, that's going to keep their leadership up. And I'm not sure where these guys go. They're being chased off by the guys that are wavering. Yeah, the Grail Knights are charging down that. Very good move. And these guys have charged into the reinforcements to cut them down before they can be a real nuisance. A very good move there by Batonia. There you go. They're pretty much going to charge through them and destroy them. The Bright Wizard's getting surrounded by foot squires. And Volkmar is being taken on by some polearms and... Fair Enchanters. Oh, and the Empire Knights are back. You can tell because there's Batonia men flying everywhere. There you go, though. Batonia have beaten the reinforcements. Fantastic move there. And stopping the crossbows from fire. But now we've got these crossbows firing into them to defend those crossbows if you want to fire into it. But in comes the Grail Guardians and the Grail Knights. Going to try and take out Volkmar the Grim, who, don't forget, is unbreakable. So he will just keep going till he is slain. But if the Empire reinforcements, I mean, I don't know if these guys are actually marching. Yes, they are, very slowly, but they are coming up. So there are help coming for Batonia, though, to be fair, it looks like it's going very much in Batonia's favour. They outnumber the men about 100. And the crossbowmen have been beaten, they've been broken. So now this cavalry, and you guys are just going to break the moment you get into contact, aren't you? But now they can chase these guys. So the cavalry are now chasing down any reserves that the Empire can bring in. We do have some spearmen coming in here, and we've got some Empire Knights. But the spearmen at arms are just cutting them down. Guys, move. You need to move. They're going to cut you. They're just going to poke at you. Oh, dear. No, this is not... There we go. But they're going to start breaking now. The Bright Wizard's gone. Volkmar's holding out, but there's nothing else. There is 65 Empire left. But to be fair, as Terror could cause them. The Empire Knights doing their last valiant charge. There's only a few of them left, though. Yep, there's only 9 of them left. They've now broken, or they shattered? They are shattered. Guys, there's one guy left. That's Volkmar the Grim. Against 240 of Batonia's finest. As in peasant. But his damage, it's just not going to be enough. And that Grail as well. It's not going to do well. I think it is just a matter of waiting for that counter to go down. Volkmar the Grim, 1600 health, 1500 health. Here comes the Spearmen as well. Got some Grail Guardians coming in there, and Grail Knights. But rewatch, I believe it is just all down to Volkmar holding out for the Empire. There's nothing left. Batonia reinforcements coming over the hill there, as you can see. And yeah, it is pretty much, that's it. Unless somehow the Batonia break, but the reinforcements coming in. They've that lance formation. Oh dear, 600. 500. Oh no, Batonia was doing so well, and so was the Empire. Poor Empire. But they did get the last win, and Batonia bringing it back and smash it down. And there he goes. Volkmar the Grim taken down. Well played by Zardar. That was a really good army there. DahvPlays just brought it in. Absolutely fantastic. As you see, the Fair Enchantress 68 kills. Then the Spearmen at Arms 37, 22, 10, and 7. The Men at Arms of Poe Arms got 2150. The Grail, as expected, none, but he was just there for moral support. Foot Squires 1847. Now these were the people that really won it. Grail Knight 30, 163. Grail Guardians 110 and 158. That's nuts. But absolutely brilliant. And they had plenty of strength and morale to keep going as well. So even if Empire did come back, they would have just been ran down by cavalry. Volkmar the Grim got 167. The Bright Wizard got 28, but was mostly there to buff. We also have Spearmen of Shields, 24, 23, 4. The Hellbirds got 22. Sigma Sons always performing well with 71. The Great Sword, 91, 36, 69. We also have the Crossbowmen of 29 and 12. The Empire Knights, a bit late, but they did try to make a difference with 23 kills. And the Demigod Knights of Hellbirds got 30, but they got shut down really quickly by DahvPlays, which was a very good move because they could really, you know, cause this problem. So took it out, done, dealt with the infantry. Now we can all breathe, relax, it's all good. So we now go to the scoreboard for Group B after that. So at the top, sitting comfortably, well, now it's tied with Gobbo King. Having that loss is now 4 played, 3 wins, 1 loss. And John Torn, with another win, is now tied for first place with 4 played, 3 wins, 1 loss. Then you have Loremaster of Sotek and DahvPlays tied for third place with 2 wins and 1 losses. Then have Skabs Gaming, who's played 3. He's lost 2, but he's now got a win there, which is fantastic. Zardar Total War played 4, but he's only won 1 of those 4. He's lost 3. And DeaconTW, unfortunately, only 3 played, 3 losses. So he's going to have to change this if he wants to move up. But this is looking, well, the top 4 are all really close. So it's all to play for, guys. And these guys could surprise us and jump up. You'd never know. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this round of Group B's Total YouTubers Tournament. If you want to hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. You get to catch all the action. I'll be doing other tournaments, campaigns, things as well on this channel. Of course, check out the other videos on my channel. Look at the description. There's a link to every YouTuber that's taken part in this tournament, so you can watch them and their battles. Absolutely fantastic to see, because you can see why they did things, what was their thought process. Brilliant. And, of course, hit that like button or dislike if you're not a fan of the tournament. Though, if you are, why are you watching this? Never know. But hit that like button. I do comment below, guys, because I do read all your comments. I do try to reply to all of them. And it's just great to see that. And, of course, it helps push the videos up on YouTube so more players can see this. Worth it. Anyway, I have been Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming. And thank you very much for joining me. And I hope to see you next time. Till then, take care.